I'm very excited about our next guest on the show. If there is one thing we baby boomers want to protect above all else, it's our own identity, right? We've spent a lifetime creating a good name for ourselves, only to find today it's getting easier and easier for someone to just steal that identity in an instant. And the result can be devastating. So here to discuss just how prevalent identity theft is and what we can do about it is Tammy Neely, the Senior Director for Corporate Communications for LifeLock. So welcome, Tammy.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm excited to talk to you because we all keep hearing about what a huge problem identity theft is, but really how big a crime has it become these days?
Well, unfortunately, it's a big crime and it's getting bigger. The Federal Trade Commission reported this year that identity theft complaints are the #1 complaint reported to them for more than a decade. We're looking at 13 consecutive years.
13 years already? I thought it was newer than that. So even if you give your information to people that you trust, how can you make sure someone doesn't steal it from them?
Well, you have to understand, handing out your personal information, your identity, which is your name and social security number, or your name and your date of birth, you're giving it to your doctor, to your dentist, to your employer. You can't stand guard, and you certainly can't hire people to stand guard to keep that information secure all the time. Unfortunately, there's a level of inherent trust that you need to have, but you need to know that if that information is compromised, you need to know what steps to take to protect yourself.
Well, how could you find out? I mean, if, say, you give it to your doctor, and how would you even know?
Well, in most instances, they may call you, they may send you a letter, they may email you, but unfortunately, it's not a good phone call to get.
After the fact. But so, say somebody gets your personal information, a thief. What can a thief really do with it?
Once a thief has your personal information, they can open new lines of credit, they can open new checking and savings accounts. Unfortunately, what the damage that they can do is really endless.
Endless does not sound good.
No, it certainly is not.
So, I mean, I have to admit, for me, because I've had this happen to me, the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear identity theft is credit card theft. And that information.
You know, credit card theft is an issue. It only accounts for 14% of the complaints, though. So today, identity thieves, it is a small amount. So today, what identity thieves are doing is they're filing your taxes before you. They don't even need all of your information to be correct. They don't need your correct earnings or deductions. They're just hoping and crossing their fingers that they beat you to the punch, that they filed before you. And that's something that's really scary, and the damage there, can last a long time.
Will they pay them for me, though?
I don't believe they're paying your taxes.
No, I've heard this is a scam where they get your tax refund back.
Yes.
Oh.
So they're filing before you, and then they're asking for it to be direct deposited onto a gift card or into a bank account that they're opening for a short period of time. Once the funds are deposited, they're withdrawing it and closing that account.
Oh, that's just classy, really classy. So how do we protect ourselves from that? I mean, what steps can a customer take to protect yourself from that kind of fraud? So
understand that there's a lot of behaviors that we do today that lead to part of the problem. So
you can just say stupid.
You know what? I'm guilty of it as well. Yeah. So how much information are we oversharing on social networking sites? Are we connecting in public Wi-Fi? Are we putting ourselves at risk without even knowing it?
Well, I certainly see a lot of the kids especially sharing everything that ever happened in life. I would be terrified to put that much out. But I've had weirdos for years, so I know how that works. Well, so tell us about LifeLock. Exactly how does LifeLock work to protect you from this kind of fraud?
So LifeLock is unique. We're a proactive identity theft protection company. Now, we offer the most comprehensive solution available today with our LifeLock Ultimate service. We want to work proactively that if the bad guys get your information, they can't open new accounts in your name. They can't open new lines of credit. We're going to see that they're trying to do that, and we're going to work to stop that before your good name is compromised.
So how is LifeLock unique from the others? I mean, so you guys find out ahead before I even know they've got the information. You will find out somehow?
So once the thieves have your information, once they go to apply for credit, once they go to try to open that bank account, we use science and technology. We have a unique insight into that application process, and we're going to alert you. Morgan, did you go and apply for this? If it's you, you just say, yes, that's me, and we're going to make sure that it gets taken care of. If you say, no, it's not me, we're going to try to stop that fraud right there in its tracks.
Yeah. They're always flagging me if I'm out of town with the credit card. So if someone should become a victim of identity theft, I mean, how far does LifeLock go to rectify that situation?
Well, for every one of our members, they're protected with our $1 million total service guarantee. And what that means is we know that there's no one that can stop all identity theft, but we're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to say, hey, we're going to fix this for you if anything does happen.
Wow, $1 million. That's really putting your money where your identity is. So, thank you, Tammy. That's very encouraging. Makes me feel a little better. We'll talk later. For more information on LifeLock and how you can protect yourself from identity theft, visit lifelock.com or log on to babyboomersinamerica.com. Thanks.